Okay, so Fire and Water, if you want to play along with the actual recording, it is slightly flat. It's not like a half step down, it's just slightly out of tune, so it's a bit of a weird tuning on it. So you'll need to tune it down a little bit as if they turned up to the studio, maybe just tuned up to the newest guitar, or who knows, it may be very deliberate. Either way, I'm going to do it in standard tuning. I'll show you the chords and the intro for this song. So the intro to Fire and Water starts like this. So the intro starts on the 7th of the D and the 9th of the G, and you play them two notes together, and then you move up to the 12th on the G and you keep this D open, just play that open, then you come down one fret on the G and then to the 7th of the G, and all the time you've let the D string ring open, and then you're back to that your first bit you played, which was the 7th of the D and the 9th of the G. So you play this, okay. For the next bit you start off the same as you did in the first. You've got that, you come to the 12th, but now you come to the 14th, to the 7th, and then back to the starting point. So putting them two together you get this. And the last little bit of the intro, he's flattening his finger on the 7th of the D and the G, and he's adding in this 9th here on the G string, and he's just playing it, then playing back to the 7th on the D and the G, and then adding back in this 9th on the G. So you've got this, and then we get into the rhythm. So putting all that together, we've got this. So then we get to the verse, and the verse is played like this. So now we get to the chords for the verse, and the verse is played more bluesy than a rock sound, so you don't want a real heavy distortion on it, or that's the way they're playing it anyway. And I'm playing the 5th of the E and the 7th of the A, and I'm playing from the A position, I'm moving up to the B position, and then moving my fingers down one string, and I'm playing from the D to the E position, and then back to the A to the B, and then you do this, and that there you're going from the E to the D, and then you drop in the A string down one fret, so you've got this. Okay, so now we come to the chorus, and this is my favourite part of the song. The chord sequence here is really nice. There's a couple of unusual chords in there, so it'd be good practice. I'll play through it and then we'll take a closer look. So the chorus now starts on a B power chord, and then I come to this D with a B added. Now for this, I'm playing the top two notes of the D, and I'm adding in the B note here, which is the 2nd fret of the A string, but that B note there is also touching the D string and muting it. So you don't want to hear this D note, so you're only actually playing the three strings. You're playing this 2nd of the A string and the two first notes of your D. So you've got this, and then you come to an A, and then back to the B. Now for the A, I'm adding in here the 5th on the B and the E string. So you've got this. So the next bit of the chorus, you come here to a D power chord, then you come to an A, then an E power chord, and then back to the B. So for the D power chord, if you add in the fifth here on the E, make it a bit more growly. And same when you come to the A, if you add in the E, it's still going to sound good. And then when we do the E power chord, I'm adding in here the fourth of the G and the fifth here on the B. And then back to the B. So you get this. So putting these two pieces together now, we get this. Now we come to the very last bit of the chorus, and it's the same as you were doing in the verses. You've got this, except you finish up on this chord here at the end. So you've got this. So for this last bit of the chorus, you're coming from the E position to the D position, then you drop in your A string down one fret, that, and then you come to this chord here. And for that there, I'm playing like an A position, but I've lifted all the fingers up one string, but I'm just flattening my fingers across the strings. So you're playing the second fret of the A, the D and the G, and the E open. And then you're back into the... Okay, so I'm going to try and play through the whole chorus, nice and slowly for you. And it goes like this.